Good morning from rainy Anda, Bohol in the Philippines. We've been here for the past 6 nights, but today we need to pack up all our stuff and get on a bus. We're headed back to Cebu City today because tomorrow we are catching a flight. It's a bit of a long travel day and it happens to be pouring rain, so it might be a little bit of a challenge. My backpack has a secret rain cover that I've never attempted to use. Today it is extremely necessary, so let's see how that looks. This was easier than I expected. Perfect. You look funny.
Been working out. Well, there's 2 laptops and all the other valuables in here, so I'll take looking silly.
Yeah, let me see a side profile here.
Excellent. Not to lean too far forward or get a big turtle, you know. Time to brave the rain and the long walk.
We were just walking down the street on the way to the bus stop, and this guy passed his bus and said, "Oh, are you going to take Villaron?" Which is where we're going. So perfect, we barely had to walk in the rain. We got a private bus.
Yeah, true.
We have now made it to take Villaron. It took about 2 hours on the bus, which was really smooth. We are super happy about it. But just as we were getting off the bus driver was telling us that the ferry is canceled because of the weather. So that really throws a huge wrench in our plans because we have to get a flight tomorrow. That's on that completely different island. So we don't really know what we're gonna do yet, but we're gonna go to the ferry terminal just to make sure.
The journey was going way too smooth, so I heard rumours all the ferries are cancelled because of the typhoon. At the moment, it's probably 10 km/h winds. There's a lot of rain, but the boats are allowed to get wet. This guy didn't make this up, you know. Hopefully not every ferry is cancelled. Maybe they just cancel the morning or the afternoon. There's also a couple of ferries that take a much shorter direct route to the island that would leave us way off from the airport. But if we miss the hotel for one night, fine. If we miss a flight and overstay our visa, oh.
Yeah, that's awkward. We're in a bit of a pickle, so the ferries are indeed canceled for today and possibly for tomorrow also. So, met up with a couple other tourists who are needing to get to Cebu, and we're trying to organize a private boat to get across to the other island. It's looking like it's going to be quite expensive, if possible at all. But also, the people are being a little sketchy, so we're not really sure if this is a good idea or not, but we all need to get flights tomorrow morning, so what is other option?
took a look at the engine. It's like a 420cc, like with a 5-litre tank. It's like a lawnmower engine. Hey, he's doing karaoke, isn't he? Wow, that's so funny. Space.
Wow, it's the biggest room we've had by far. Oh, I look like a corpse.
I feel like a corpse.
Yeah, so that was kind of crazy. So I don't remember where I last had explained what was going on with that, but more or less we needed to arrange a private bus and a private boat to get us from Tagbilaran, Bohol to Cebu City. So it's basically just two islands right next to each other. So it was a complete gong show. We didn't know what was going on at all with the people who were trying to arrange the boat for us. They were not answering questions. We were not getting straightforward answers from them at all. Basically, we just had to end up paying through the nose to get to Cebu City, but we did make it in the end. We ended up going on a 2-hour long bus through crazy roads, and the driver was just going so fast I was sure he was gonna hit something. We made it to this tiny little port where we walked onto a fishing boat, which was supposed to take 2 hours and ended up taking 3.
It's supposed to take one.
When we got on the boat, the guy said 2 hours.
In the original port,
Yeah.
the guy said 1 hour.
Yeah, we didn't know what was going on at all. But yeah, we went on this fishing boat and it was all fun and games at first. I really had to pee, which was the worst part. It was all fun and games until it started getting dark after about 2 hours. Then the waves were getting big and yeah, it was just super uncomfortable. But we made it. We did a beach landing and like hiked through this sketchy jungle to get out of it. It was so weird, and the guy was super worried about the Coast Guard, so we're not really completely sure that what we did was legal, but we're here. At the end of the day, we made it after finding a grab for 650 pesos. So altogether, this travel day cost us almost $200. This is what happens when travel goes wrong. But to be honest, like, no one was too upset. Like, these things happen. The ferry was canceled for precautionary reasons. Yeah, no one got super stressed or overwhelmed by it at all. Carl had to tell some people off rather aggressively once or twice. But it all worked out in the end. These are just the things that you have to roll with when things don't go according to plan when traveling. We have not eaten properly since 8 a.m. It is now 7:30 p.m. I don't think I've even drank water, barely gone to the washroom. Like, it has been quite a day. This has been the longest day in a long time. So we're gonna go try to find some food. That was an adventure.